Welcome, dear learners. Welcome to the lecture series on investment management. Dear learners, today we'll understand an interesting concept, that is efficient market hypothesis. Now, before we understand efficient market, inefficient market, etc., let us start this session with a question. Now, if suppose you want to buy shares, how will you decide to invest in particular company? If you want to buy shares, my question is, if you want to buy shares, how you will decide to invest in particular company? You may give an answer saying that, sir, let's calculate risk, standard deviation, correlation, etc., and then choose a stock. It's very simple. But the people who are buying stocks, will they really calculate all these things? Not necessary. There are some class of people who may not calculate all these things. They will just predict the price of the share based on the past information. That is, for example, let us say on Monday the share price of a particular stock is 300, on Tuesday it is 310, on Wednesday it is 320, on Thursday it is 330. If I ask you what will be the share price on Friday, you can see the past information. Since Monday, this share price is increasing by rupees 10 every day. So on Friday you can easily predict by seeing this data. You can say that Friday it will be 340. That means the probability is high to become 340. Now, how can you say that? This is based on the assumption that whatever happened in the past, that happens in the future. That means a market in which people can predict and say what will be the market movement is then such market is called inefficient market. That means there is no competition in that market. If you can predict priorly based on the available information, and if you can say what will be the price movement in the near future, then such market is called inefficient market. But our discussion is all about efficient market hypothesis. But before we discuss efficient market hypothesis, we need to understand what is meant by inefficient market, so that we'll form good base for understanding efficient market hypothesis. Inefficient markets are those markets where there is imperfect competition, where people can easily see the past information of that share price movements, and then they can easily predict the future price movements. That is, they can easily tell where to buy a stock and where to sell a stock. Such markets are called inefficient markets, and in such markets the competition is imperfect. But coming to efficient market hypothesis. But efficient market is one in which there are large number of profit hungry investors who are actively and independently carrying out stock research. See, dear learners, efficient market is that market where the competition is perfect, and this market is purely based on luck. Current stock prices in this market reflects all available information. That means the stock price, whatever it is being quoted on the market, reflects all the bad and good information. It is adjusted to both bad and good information, and it reflects all the available information within it. And in efficient markets, as said, the competition is perfect and it is based on luck. Any new information that is coming into the market, it is on random basis. Nobody knows nobody knows when this information is coming, and it affects stock prices instantly, within seconds. That is the reason why we say it is very sensitive. Everybody is ready to everybody is carrying out their own research. They are involved, the stockbrokers are involved in active research. They are not passive, but they are active. What they do, the moment the information hits the market, they try to buy or sell. That means the effect on stock prices, it is instant. As the information comes, it affects the stock prices. Hence, in such a market, nobody can make supernormal profit, because the information is reaching to everybody at a time. Whatever information I can see, the same information you can see. Such type of market is called efficient market, and the competition which is prevailing in such markets is called perfect competition. Now, this particular concept was proposed by Eugene Fama. Fama advocated 3 levels of efficiency. Efficiency means perfect. He has advocated 3 levels of efficiency. That means there may be 3 levels of market efficiency. One is weak market efficiency, semi-strong market efficiency, and strong market efficiency. See, below these 3 levels, that is below weak form of efficiency, it is inefficient market. We have here 3 levels, that is strong, semi-strong, and weak. Now, below this weak level of efficiency, the market whatever we have is inefficient market. In inefficient market, the competition is imperfect, and people can just predict the future stock price movements based on the previous data, that is where to sell and where to buy. But in case of efficient market, the market is perfect and it is purely based on luck. Now let us study the 3 forms of efficiency as advocated by Eugene Fama. The first one is weak form. The weak form of efficiency states that current stock prices reflect all stock market information. It reflects the all stock market information available in its price. So here you cannot make use of technical analysis to predict the future price. That means, now before you study this lecture, you please go through the previous lecture on technical and fundamental analysis to gain some understanding on these 2 concepts, like fundamental and technical analysis. They are 2 approaches to investment analysis. Then you can go through this lecture for better understanding. So here in weak form of efficiency, the current stock price reflects all the stock market information, and we cannot make use of technical analysis. Technical analysis is a tool used to predict future based on the past data. That means you cannot make use of technical analysis in case of weak form of efficiency. Now, the second form of efficiency advocated by Fama is semi-strong form. Here, the current stock prices. See, in case of weak form, you cannot use technical analysis, but you can use fundamental analysis. But in case of semi-strong form, current stock prices reflect all publicly available information. So, information is available publicly. Hence, both fundamental and technical analysis is useless. You cannot make use neither technical analysis can be used to make supernormal profits. You cannot use both the tools to analyze investments, because information the stock price reflects all the publicly available information. So it is adjusted. You know whatever information you have. So that is the reason you cannot make use of fundamental and technical analysis. These 2 tools become useless. But you can make supernormal profits if you are having access to insider information, but it is not possible in this market setting. So then coming to strong form. Strong form states that current stock prices, whatever the prices that are being traded, reflect both publicly available information as well as insider information. That means there is no hidden information. You cannot use any such information, and neither insider information can be used to make supernormal profits. So it reflects, the stock prices reflects all the information available, both public and insider information. Then such form of efficiency is called strong market efficiency. So this is all about efficient market hypothesis advocated by Eugene Fama. I hope you understood the concept of efficient market hypothesis. Before we abort today's session, let us discuss or let us sum up what we have understood in this concept so called efficient market hypothesis. We started understanding the concept of inefficient market first, where we have learned inefficient market is a market where competition is imperfect. People can predict the future price movements based on the past data. But what is the fun if they predict the future price movements based on the past data? There is no fun. Then coming to efficient markets, we have studied efficient market is a market where the competition is perfect. Nobody can make use of past data to predict future. It is totally based on luck. Information comes to the market on random basis and hits the stock prices instantly. There are large number of profit hungry investors who are actively indulged in stock research. Now as the information comes, they start buying and selling the stocks. This particular EMH concept was given by Eugene Fama, and he has advocated three forms of efficiencies: market efficiencies, weak form, semi-strong form and strong form. Now the area below weak form is inefficient market in the diagram. So this is what we have understood from the topic so called efficient market hypothesis. Hope you enjoyed this session. If you want to make any clarifications, still you can make by commenting on the comment box. That's all for today. We'll be coming up with next session soon. Till then, good day, goodbye.